Hello everyone, and welcome as always to Let's Play Hattrick with me, Alfapiomega, and my club, Taya Visuchani. This was a great week. This was a great week for a number of reasons. Let's start by going over the series. We won the match with EasyPod Valmas 11-0. I am actually amazed myself because there was 11 chances and we used them all. So it's 11-0 for us, and we also made almost 11 million Czech crowns, which is around 274,685 euros. So both of these are great news. This translates to the fact that we now have 64 goals given. That's the outcome between goals given and goals for. And goals for and goals what is this against. Okay, goals for and goals against. You can see that I'm not a huge football fan. I'm a fan of management games. That's what makes me happy. So we have 64 points, 27 points, and 67 goal for goal against result, which turns into, that's a wrong one, which turns into 64 points, and the promotion status for this week is 56. So we are 8 points above what we need. Now, this is not a flawless victory. There is still much left to be desired, but 8 points, that is awesome. So what is ahead of us now is a match against Muglinov, which we will hopefully enjoy. Then we have a match with another bot team, so I'm looking forward to having as much as possible from that. Okay, that one will be on my stadium again. Muglinov will probably be on theirs, right? Yeah, Basel forever. So we'll have a bit of, say, a bit of a hard time there. However, I don't really think it's going to be that much of an issue. We should win it pretty easily. The only problem is how much will this victory cost us. If we give 3 goals, I'm happy. If we give 1, I'm happy as well, but we'll lose precious points there. So whatever we lose here, we will try to get the next week when we play against Mechanika Pradi. Then there is SFC Soudruzi. I have actually no idea what that means. Soudruzi means comrades, and it's a completely new team that emerged now. The game for some reason tells me that it will be a close affair. I don't agree because they just started, so I should have an easy time finding them. But you never know. After that, we're playing against another player team, and that should be probably all she wrote. Is it not? I'm wondering. I think there's only 4 matches left, so that's a month. No, actually there's one more against Devon AC, which is another bot team. Okay, so we have 2 bot matches against us. Against where are they again? Here, Mechanika Pradi. Then 3 actually. Yeah, 2 against Devon AC. So we have 3 matches against bots left and 2 against players. Damn, that's going to be great. Well, we should be fine. We should be fine, really. So that's the biggest news. 11-0. That is awesome. Now, fans are ecstatic, obviously. They're dancing in the streets still. We're getting more and more members every week. I'm happy about that. Finances. We were supposed to have about 110 million Czech crowns, which is about 3 million euros. But we won't, because I got a new player. This is actually a bit of a setback for me. I'll explain now. I wanted a winger. I got a winger. This guy is a great winger, and he's going to potentially be incredible in the future. He has brilliant defending, and outstanding winger skill. His passing is not as good as I wanted it to be, but you know, I had to make a compromise because wingers, the ones I wanted, are somewhere between 150 to 200 million Czech crowns, and I'm nowhere near investing that much money into one player. Not to mention I don't have that. But, you know, he's the best guy we have as far as TSI go, and he's going to boost our rankings. Now, compared to the wingers that we had so far, let me open it in new windows. That's going to be easier for guys to follow. So far, we were using Mika Ture and Jerne Vukan. These guys aren't bad, but they're definitely not awesome. My mentor says that the contribution to positions as calculated by Hattrick what's it called, Foxtrick? Yeah, as it's calculated by Foxtrick, is just orientational, but I found it useful to have a quick overview. You know, it's not perfect, but it works. So we were using a winger with a skill of 7.96, which is Mika Ture. He's 27, he's almost 28. And Jerne Vukan, which has a winger skill of 7.61. Both of these guys were with us for numbers of seasons, and I really like them. They are, you know, they're my heart. My heart lies with them, and they are in my heart because these are the first really good players I got into my team. Both of them came from abroad. Actually, I wonder. Wait, no, I want to transfer history. How long I had them? So I bought Mika Ture. Seriously? Over a year ago, a year and a half almost, on 27th, have I been playing Hattrick for so long? 27th of December 2014. And he had a TSI of 3,900 by then. Now he has 12,260. And Jerne Vukan had been with us for, yeah, we bought him in May, 27th of May 2015 for 6 million. I wonder, I try to sell them now. How much would they make us? 14 million. And Mika would make us 13 million. So both of these guys were awesome. But I'm now considering Konrad Pielech to be our best winger, even though his winger skill is only 8.01. The main reason for that is that his playmaking is so low, but it's going to get better from now on. He's better because we can focus on the one skill that he really needs, which is playmaking. He's going to be the guy who is going to be trained on a wing, so only 50% amount of training every week. But whenever our inner midfielder, doesn't matter who, gets hurt, he's going to be the one that will replace him because we need him to advance as fast as possible. Now, for now, I had a bit of an issue with this because I don't really understand why that is. But for now, he's going to be playing in A team from now on instead of Jerne Vukan. When he is in this position, if you open another window, god damn it, so many windows. When he's in this position, these are the numbers that we are getting. Midfield 7.45. This is 7.78, and right attack 7.79. If I used the previous setup, which was Jerne Vukan in the front, and who did we have? Wait, I'm gonna use the last lineup against EasyPod. Yeah, I had Rainer Jaks there. You will see that the difference is quite high. We had a bit of more defense here because Rainer Jaks, despite being a very bad winger, has very high defense and playmaking. So we had better defense than Jerne Vukan is giving now. We also had a slightly stronger midfield of 7.63. But the forward attack is now 7.79, and it used to be only 6.37. I think it changes, yeah, it changes the other statistics as well a bit. I'm gonna show you everything here when I actually put it in place as it used to be. It's going to hold it. It's going to be better. Yeah, you can see that we had stronger central defense, right defense, and midfield. However, our right attack was significantly weaker. So Jernej Vukan will now play in the A team as a right back wing, and our new player will play on the wing. That way, he's going to be learning and getting more and more playmaking training. I expect him to go up pretty fast. He has a solid. Let's check. I wanted to show you guys that for some time. Hattrick training tool. Training estimation. He's 22 and 86 days old. Skill level is passable or solid? Solid. He's better than I thought. Solid, and his sub skill is 0. I always calculate it like that. We have a stamina share of 7% currently. So he should. Oh, you should choose a skill. So 50%. He's gonna get 8 in 7.6 weeks. He's going to be 23 years and 27 days by then. He's gonna get skill 9 in another 8.3 weeks. He's going to be 23 and 85 days then. I think that is what Jernej Vukan has now. Yeah, he has playmaking of excellent and almost a full loyalty bonus. So that is where Vukan is now. But by this time, our player will already have higher playmaking that Vukan had, because he will be accumulating his own loyalty bonus. And he's gonna get a skill of 15 when he's 29 years, 72 days old. He's even going to get to 16 when he's 31 and 69 days old. I don't know if I will have him by then. I actually think that selling him somewhere around here is the best idea I can have. I bought him for an insane amount of money, which kind of still pains me. I didn't want to spend so much, but yeah, I had to. I really had to. And actually, let's check the transfer list. I wonder how much. Actually, we can do it like this. And imagine if we sold him with playmaking of, say, world class, and he was between 30 and 27. Can we find a player with these qualifications? What would their price be? Okay, we'll have to make it a bit wider so that we see. Oh god. Wrong. At least. And any specialty. Okay, so they sell anywhere between 62 to 126 million. These are all opening prices. No one is really purchasing them. But yeah, this guy is pretty much what we have for ourselves. World class playmaking, winger, and outstanding defending. He's around 28. So let's see transfer compare. Yeah, he holds his price. So if we make him good and maybe even train his passing a bit by then, we can get around, well, what we had paid for him minus something. So it's not a waste of money entirely, you know. I guess you follow my logic. If you don't, then feel free to ask. But I'm trying to see it as an investment, you know, because we won't have him forever. When he starts getting old in, say, 6 to 7 years, we have to get rid of him because otherwise he would age. He has wretched leadership, so he is no use to us anyway. By the way, one thing that I enjoy about him, though, is that he is calm and upright. Of course, he's a controversial person, so he heard our mood when he joined the team, but I still think it's worth it, you know? I still think it's worth it. So, that's the plan for now. One more thing that needs to be said is that as Goma Teswer and Václav Balon both are in here, they're, you know, still training, I will have to put Vukan in here somewhere, because I still want to train that guy. I won't for now, but once Tesla or Balloon, one of them levels up, I will put him on the market to sell him and put Vukan in his place. Then I'm gonna sell the other one and try to get another winger that we could put here. If we actually manage to, and that is quite important, buy another person like, I'll have to remember his name, Pielech. If we buy another player like Pielech for the other wing, because we have two wingers, you know, then Ture and Vukan will play as back wings in the A team, and they will train in the B team on the wings. But for now, I have to wait. Actually, one thing I also wonder, damn, I'm all over the place now, guys. I'm sorry. I'll try to be better. I wonder when these guys leveled up, how long we have before we get there. So he improved about 3 weeks ago, and Václav Balón improved about 5 more weeks ago. So I wonder if we simulate their skills and see their age, we can estimate how long it's going to take before they level up again. So Tesla is 19. What? Hattrick skills simulator. This is not what I wanted. Training estimation. So he's 19. Well, 1986. 86 as well. Really? No, 98. 98 days. His skill level is outstanding. Subskill, let's keep it at 0, and we have a 7% stamina. And when he's... Wait, no, that's playmaking 50%. So he should get a skill of 11 in 11 weeks. 11 weeks. So when he basically... What is now? March... Per development. When did he get it? On 31st. So that was basically here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So on 9th of June he should level up. That's kinda sucky. Do we want to keep him for that long? 20 days and 17... 20 days and 17 days. 20 years and 17 days. Standing again. What about him? 11.1 as well. And he leveled... Transfer... Wait. For development. He leveled on 10th of March. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he will level up on 26th of May, it seems. So for now I'll keep them because I intend to use them. I'll leave them to level up. They're both somewhere up there, so they will keep leveling up while we train them. Vukan will get a bit of training, I think 10% in the back wing position he's at, and once one of them levels up, we'll sell them. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be. That's a complicated calculation on my side, guys. Math. I mean, really, what is it about? Training. We had a good news coming because Philip Cherlanets leveled up. So his playmaking skill is now 8, which is awesome. His best position is wing back, but that's not what he's gonna be. Where is the inner midfield towards wing? 6.68. And in the midfield was 6.50. Well, you have a long way to go, dude. You have a long way to go. But we're getting better every week. Karol Bartowiak has formidable, and solid. The other guy, Filip Červanec, has 888. And wow, Jean Martinez has 76787. So he's the most behind, but he's going to get much better. Okay, now what about youth team? Well, youth team, not much to say. Damn that face. We got a new player who is called Kvietosław Mentik. No, actually no, that one we got last week. Where is Adolf Hrubec, who is 16 years and 98 days, and he sucks as far as I can see. We'll probably not use him. I had no better choice, so I just scouted him, but he's nothing special. Other than that, though, some people are emerging that are quite interesting. Alexander Křišťál needs to train a bit more. His passing is awful, but the winger is actually quite interesting still for me. Martin Paulus also looks pretty good. His playmaking is now 6, so he's passable in playmaking and inadequate in scoring. So that's some good news. Boris Tatur, we now know that his max winger is inadequate, playmaking is inadequate, and passing is passable. Now he's one of the candidates that I'm considering for future training, because when you look at, for example, Goma Tesor, he has passable and passable, and Baum has solid and passable, which for him is not such a big difference. He has inadequate playmaking and passing is passable. Winger is inadequate, so he might, if we train his playmaking and get it somewhere to say around 8, we might be able to sell him at some profit. It could work, Josef Vioral, I don't know, that's a bit weird. And the other guys here are just awful. Jaroslav Štefl, yeah, I don't know what to do with him. He's gonna be promoted in 63 days later. He's gonna be too old by then. So youth team isn't making me all that happy, but I still spend some time, playing with them. I'm trying to make them happy, because some of them might turn out to be future star. And selling a player from your home academy means future constant income of money. So we should consider that anyway. So yeah, I guess that is all from me. It was a long video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it at least a bit. If not much, at least a bit. I'll keep continuing this game as I always do, and I'll see you guys next week when you are here and when I'm here, and when we have gone through the match with Muglinov, who are most likely going to try to counterattack against us, as they always do.